main thing people don't know about the ballet world is just how tough it really is, mentally and physically. I have a lot of people who are at uni and they say to me, "Oh, it must be so fun, you're dancing all the time." And it is really fun, but it's also so intense and draining mentally and physically. You're using your body so much when you dance, and the easier it looks on stage, the harder it probably is for the dancer. Just pulling up your leg, for example, can look so effortless, but your whole body is shaking pulling up that one leg. So I think people just really underestimate the amount of rehearsals and practice, and they just think it kind of comes naturally, which it does in a way, but also takes so much hard work. She went through a particularly tough time with her depression and anorexia, but in the straight ballet world, there is a huge need to be really, really slim.
Dance is very demanding on the body, and of course it's all about your image, and you're facing a mirror all day long when you're taking a dance class or at a rehearsal, and all you do is see your reflection, and you're always judging yourself, and you're always looking at this person is skinnier or this person looks better than you do, and it's just seeing yourself constantly all day long. It's like one of the few professions where you actually have to face yourself, and so that is why I think it's so prominent in the dance industry. Eating disorders is because you're constantly looking at yourself, and you're constantly being criticized for things that you can't even change, your bone structure, things like that, the way that you were born. But it does happen. It happens all the time. It happens every day.
One of my personal friends who was at the Royal Ballet, she only drank Diet Coke and took Pro Plus pills to get through the day. She didn't eat anything else because they were made to think that this is how they needed to look. And it's so sad. At my college, because it's more of a mixed dance college, so you're doing jazz and you're doing contemporary, because we're not training to be prima ballerinas, we don't need to look completely stick thin, but we are told when we need to lose a few pounds, and it's just the way you take it, and you've got to be strong enough to know that, okay, I'm going to lose that weight, but not any more than that. They have changed in the last 3 years, so they're not allowed to tell girls or boys that they're fat or criticise them, but they are allowed to talk to them if they think they need to slim down a bit, but it's all about doing it in the right way now. But I think it's sad that she went through such a hard time. Being such a wonderful dancer, it's sad that she had to go through that to become so amazing. But I think it is getting better now, luckily.
I know I wanted to be a ballerina my whole life, and I was always curvy. I always had bigger legs, muscular legs, and I actually auditioned for the Pennsylvania Ballet when I was probably a freshman in high school, and I was actually very thin due to the eating disorder thing, and they said that I couldn't be in that company because I was too thick, and it devastated me. So that's one of the things that I have to do with my story as a ballet dancer, and it didn't deter me away from it or anything like that. I kept going, and I loved it as much as I did before I had gotten that kind of response, but that's what I had to do with ballet, and it's been an amazing journey since then. That was the first ballet that I had ever taken part in, so oh, I wanted to be Clara. Like I wanted to be Clara from when I saw her. And although I wasn't ever cast as her, I got to play a lot of different parts in the Nutcracker.
The music, coupled with the choreography, you just can't go wrong. It's beautiful. And Clara as a character is someone that a young ballerina can really connect to. She inspires me to persevere through anything. She went through such a hard time as a dancer, and I'm lucky that I'm not going through anything like that. But she just inspires me in those moments in class when I think, oh, I just can't do this, or that person's better than me, or anything like that. I remember her struggle and how she never gave up, and it just inspires me to really keep going and not to give up over such little things that I can actually improve on and do better on. So yeah, she really does inspire me because she was so strong, and I need to take some of that and use it for myself.